Welcome to A&K Computer's WinPCO Return Slip process. In this video, we're going to cover how to process the work orders for service tickets into our pest control program. While you're in the pest control program, you simply go to Return Slips and select Enter Return Slips. This is a worksheet that will allow you to enter all your invoices, service tickets, or work orders at one time. And there's actually two ways you can do it. You can do it individually or you can do it on a batch level. As an example, I'm going to enter a invoice number that was completed, and you're going to notice that it stops in the highlighted areas, which will like to make changes. An example of that, if the scheduled technician is not the technician that actually provided the service, you simply can enter the technician's initials. If not, you simply press enter. Same thing with service date. If the scheduled date is different from the service date, you simply can enter the date that it actually received service. And also in the original amount, new amount field, if the technician has made a change on the invoice as far as the dollar amount, you simply can enter the dollar amount or press enter and it copies over. Now that you're at the chemical use field, this actually populates your pesticide use report. By hitting the F2 function key on your keypad, you can simply select the product that was applied at the time of the service, and you're going to notice that it has the code with the /. If the technician has a power sprayer or a backpack sprayer or B&G, you simply enter in the active ingredient that was applied at the time of service. By hitting the space bar, it will allow you to select another product that was applied. Once again, I'm hitting the F2 function key, and I'm going to select the material that was applied. And once again, just enter the active ingredient amount that was applied. This particular field holds up to 5 different applications, and you simply continue on entering your invoices. And once again, I'm pressing enter and enter F2 function key. I'm just picking a product that was applied at the time of the service. I'm entering the amount that was applied. And you also on occasions may have technicians in their paperwork where customers may have rescheduled at the time of service, and to do that you simply go into the customer information and bring up the customer master, and you make a notation as to why that customer didn't receive service. Once you've entered all your paperwork, the service tickets, work orders, or invoices, you simply hit post, and you're going to have a screen that says posting to accounting, and this will post the charges to the individual accounts. You're also going to notice that there's a batch number, and you also can enter a memo, and you simply hit OK. And you're going to notice over here to the far right in the flag field that there's check marks indicated on each record that the process went through. Now, in the technician's paperwork, they may have rescheduled customers, and you simply go into customer information and you simply bring up that customer, and you can make a notation as to why the customer didn't receive service by using the W memo here, and by clicking on the timestamp, it's going to also show you the current date and the person has logged into the computer. The other way to process your service tickets or invoices is, I'm going to clear the screen here real quick, and over here next to post we have a little button that says read. This will allow you to enter all the service tickets or invoices at once by simply entering the date and pressing enter. You can leave it, enter the route number, and by clicking OK, you'll notice that all the customers who were serviced that day pops up on the screen, and you also can make changes in the highlighted areas. Over in the chemical use field, you're going to notice that if the customer received prior service, this always tracks what was applied the last time by simply clicking on it and taking that information out and hitting the F2 function key. You can select what was applied at the current service along with the amount that was applied. You'll notice up here that we also can print out statements. If you want to do that, and you also can print out invoices and things of that nature. You also can insert and delete lines by simply clicking on any one and hit insert. You actually can enter the invoice, especially if you want to keep the paperwork in order. And if you want to delete the line, you simply click on delete. And if you want to delete a record because you made a mistake, you simply click on the one above it and then on that one and select delete line, and it's going to take it out for you. This ends the return slip process for WinPCO.